Hey YouTube, how you doing tonight? Well, it's time to put up our rice, and we have a, Lord, how much is this? How many pounds is this? A lot. I think it's 20 pounds. Yeah, it's 20 pounds of rice. And I caught it at $11. That's not real good. I could have went to Sam's Club and got more, but I needed rice then. And it was like, well, you know, I could drive all the way over there, and I don't need to do that. I just need some rice. And I seen this, and it was much cheaper to buy it like this than to buy 21-pound bags. So I just reached and grabbed it, you know. I got a tea pitcher or a water pitcher, whatever you want to call it here. And I got my rice, and I'm going to take it. I'm going to kind of slide this stuff off to the side. I'm going to talk about it. It's just a matter of how to rice. Just whatever you prefer. Got these 1-gallon Mylar bags right here. Okay, and I've got, I don't know how many's in here, but my oxygen absorbers here with an indicator in it. It says that they're good. And then I have this little jar here that's got 5 oxygen absorbers in it. And according to my seal, they're good. And according to my oxygen indicator here, these are good, and it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in it. So let's start out with our small deal, and then we're going to work our way up to that. We're going to put these to the side. We don't need these quite yet. Okay, we got these oxygen absorbers here. We're going to use our old ones first, and then we're going to use our new ones next, and then any of them that we have left over, we'll put back in the jars like that. So probably what we need to do is we need to turn our oven on to where we can heat up some lids and some jars to seal some more of those oxygen absorbers up, just in case we have some left. Wouldn't that be a good idea? Set that oven just as low as it'll go. Alright. Just get a couple of these jars. A couple of these metal lids. Rings. Those are for just in case. Now, we got a marker for labeling our bags. We got a pair of scissors for cutting them. And we got a sealer. Okay? And I'm going to wait till in just a little while to open it up. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I don't like to have more than about 2 pounds of rice in my kitchen at any one time. Used to, I ate a lot of rice. But right now, I'm on a pretty strict diet. My rice, bread, cornbread, stuff like that is out of biscuits and stuff like that. I'm not eating a lot of that stuff anymore. Every once in a while I will. So I'm not keeping as much of it in the kitchen. But this, I've always used this right here. In fact, it's still got some kernels of rice down in the bottom of it from the last bag that I opened sometime last summer. But that's what we're fixing to do. And what I'm going to do, let me show you. can't remember. It's been a while. So let me figure out how much rice it takes to fill my little thing up. This is what, I mean, I cook with usually a half a cup of rice. And probably being by myself now, and I should probably cook with a quarter cup of rice. I should probably cut that in half. But I opened this bag last night, and I break these off of clothes hangers. When I buy clothes at the store, purchase at the store, I break them off and I use them for chip clips. Why buy something that you get for free, huh? Come on. So let's just kind of start. Let's just get after it. Okay. Oh. I'm gonna make sure that I got something down there that'll catch any grains of rice that might accidentally spill. I don't want it going down in my drain. And I got a small hole there, something that I can manage. And we're gonna fill up our tea pitcher. Set that to the side. All right, we got our tea pitcher there. Now this right here, this is our measuring utensil right here. At the time being, now these can be taken off. That's the reason I like them so much. If I can remember how I did it. There we go. Okay. Kind of warm in here tonight. For January it is. Now we're going to take and fill this up. To the level that you know. Okay, that works for me. I can put my measuring cup in there and have room. Okay. Now, we got our first bag. Now, this is not hooked up. This is very important that this is not hooked up for right now. Okay, we want to make sure that we're going to be able to get that in there. Make your mark. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, where's he going with this? He's all over the place. Yeah, I am. Okay. I got 2 of these bags. But I got bunches of these. And I want to make, they're not exactly the same size. Now I know that these two can be cut off the same length. So let's just go ahead and do that. Now we can reuse this for other stuff, for other items. Now, we got this ready. Those two are ready. Now, these bags are different. They're way different sizes. So let's take and measure it. Tamper too. Now let's measure it and mark it. You see what I'm saying? You got to be able to go down low enough that your rice is not going to interfere with your sealer. All right. See where I'm going with that? So easy a 5th grader can do it. Promise you. And I just wonder how many bags it's going to take. That's what makes me paranoid. Okay. I don't want to cut all my bags. But you don't have to cut your bags all at one time. That's the cool thing about it. You cut your bags as you go. You're not in a hurry. Right now, you're not in a hurry. Until you open those auction absorbers, you are not in a hurry, okay? That gives us 4. That's a good place to start. What I have 5 in that one package, okay. All right, cool. Okay, so let's do one more. I think that's right. Let's see. Uh-oh. You hear that? That means That jar is not sealed. That is not sealed. Now this one is. You hear that? Uh-oh. Huh. Well, maybe it's my imagination, because that indicator eye says that it is. So let's see. We got whatever we're gonna do. We're gonna do it, and that's what I'm gonna tell you right now. Whenever you seal these bags, you always want to leave yourself enough room that when you seal them, you want to leave yourself enough room that if you don't have a seal, that you can go in there and cut that seal off, pull your oxygen absorber out, put you another one in it, a good one that you know is good, and reseal it. Because we'll know by tomorrow morning. Okay, oven's right on time. Something didn't go right with this. Okay, I mean, something just didn't go right with it. So, but it's good to know that. It's good to know that. That means, because you should always, whenever you do this kind of stuff, you need to leave yourself ways out to fix any screw ups. Like with your canning, you don't ever just get through and go put your stuff up. You want to make sure that everything's sealed properly before you go put it on your shelves, because you can't fix it 2 years from now, but you can fix it tomorrow. All right, so let's just go ahead and let's label our bags.
$20, $26. I say 14. I know I've got bags out that was 8, 9 years old, and they're just as good as they were the day I bought it. That's that. Now, let me see here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we got 5 in it. Let me see. 1. Let me count these. Alright, we got enough bags for that. We're just going to use the one thing oxygen absorber.
You know, with this right here, this tells me right here that you know, I bought a whole pallet of water one time when the Ebola virus hit. When I first started prepping, I bought a whole pallet of water. Had it delivered to my house. You're talking about when I moved, that turned into a job. Because I had to pick it up, stack it in the truck, and then bring it here, and then unstack it off the truck, and yeah, it was a job. Okay, so we got our bags, we got our rice measure here. Okay, it's one bag that is ready to be sealed, except for it needs oxygen absorber in it. And then I just noticed. Okay, they know that the companies know what you're doing with these bags, and they know what they're for. So they leave you a way out. Let me show you this. Okay, because you're going to seal this end of the bag. This is the the cut into the bag. They know that you're going to seal this into the bag, and it's going to have an imperfect seal. As far as it's not going to be a factory seal. So what they do is they leave you this end right here with a tear spot on the seal to where you can tear that easily, and then you can have two good seals. You'll have this imperfect seal down here, and then in the future you'll have an imperfect seal. They make them basically reusable is what they're doing. Okay, let's get us another jar full of rice. Let's just fill all of our bags. Uh-oh. Something I want to say before we go any further. I want to say this. Don't tell anybody that you're a prepper. Don't tell anyone that you're stockpiling anything, because marauders, that is a fact of life. It's gonna happen. I may end up, I hate it. I got plenty of ways to take care of marauders. Plenty of ways. And it ain't gonna be pretty. It ain't gonna be pretty. Somebody, they try to come in here on me. I may be by myself, but I've got ways of putting up a hell of a fight. And I'm saying that because of this right here. Whenever I first moved back here, it was not at the beginning of Prepper Mania, but people that had never thought about it before were starting to think about prepping. And I was talking to I went out to visit some of my friends, and their daughter was there, and their son was there, and they was listening to what I had to say, you know, because I'm like, I want to be a coalition with these people. And then, you know, it was like, I had bought me a new tiller, and I was back here, and I had a piece of property that's big enough to grow on and to be able to can my vegetables and stuff. And I've got the knowledge to do it. And I told them I was building me basically a grocery store in my garage. And their daughter says, well, that's good to know, because we don't. So my friend's daughter said, you know, we could come over and we could trade. We got guns and bullets and stuff like that, but we don't have lots of food stores. And I said, well, I got food stores, but I've only got enough for me for a 2-year period of time. You know, I mean, that's what you should have, is 2 years supply of food for everyone in your home. That's your responsibility. I got guns and bullets. She said, well, we just come over and take it then. I could not believe that come out of her mouth. You know, I spend my money, you ain't taking shit. That's when I quit telling people that I prepped. I could care less. I just scarred. I just keep to myself. Couldn't believe she said that. I've got my stuff. And they're all the time shooting and stuff like that. And they're like, won't you bring your guns out and shoot? I don't need to. I know how to shoot. I know how to shoot. I don't need to go to the range. I don't have to have that that boom boom effect to get my juices going. I mean, I don't touch trigger unless it's gonna feed me or it's going to protect me, because that piece of brass and lead and powder is valuable. That last one is valuable. I don't care what it is. If I want to practice shooting, I got a Daisy Red Ryder BB gun, and it costs me about a penny, less than a penny a shot. And I go out on my porch, and I can set up a can at 10, 20, 30, and 40 yards with it. And I can start shooting. And if you think I can't shoot a bird at 40 yards with my little Daisy Red Ryder BB gun, you got another thing coming. My big rifle, Southwestern Bell used to have this this old saying. It said, reach out and touch someone. They want you to make them long distance calls. So I call her Ma Bell. So let's get these sealed up and quit jabber-jawing. Yeah, I mean, that right there, whenever she said that right there, it sent off red flags to me. And I know them people all my life, and it's like, oh, wow, she did not just say that. And it just freaked me out, you know, because, you know, you get in a situation to where your food stores are very necessary, and someone knocks on your door, and you go to open the door, and it's someone you know, and it's like, oh shit, because you're already on the alert, and it's like, do I open this door for these people I know? But are they going to want to barter? Are they going to want to take? So we got our stuff ready. This right here needs to be a quick deal. And I've waited till just now to plug this up. Let's test it with one of these. I got the ends cut out. We'll seal the bottom of them. It's hot. Just sit quick. You ain't got to have it sitting out there warming up for no long period of time. Okay, we got our oxygen absorbers. We'll get these out. One, two, three, four, five. Let's get these. I didn't get it sealed somewhere. Now, that's 5 bags. I've still got more rice to put up. We used all of our oxygen absorbers. The jar lid and stuff is still good. Put that up. We put our jar up over here. And I have more work to do. But I'm going to take you guys and drop you off right here. I'm going to put these over on the cabinet overnight. Usually about between 12 and 24 hours. You'll know if you got them completely sealed and your oxygen absorbers are good. And the only reason that I'm worried that my oxygen absorbers are any good is because that lid, the way it was acting. It may be good, may not be good, because that indicator eye said that it was good. So I'm going to go with that and just pretend. If they're not, then I still have plenty of room. I can cut that corner of that bag and pull that oxygen absorber out and put another one in and run with it. Okay. Now we got our lid in our jars over here in case we need to put some of our auction absorbers up. And if I need to do that, then I will bring you back and show you how I seal those auction absorbers up in those jars. Okay? Thank you guys for subscribing, because I mean, it really is important that you subscribe, and it's important that you share these videos too. And because you're going to have friends, you're going to have family, and if they don't know how to do this stuff, there's a lot more information out there now than what there was whenever I started. And it was kind of, I spent hours chasing videos around, looking and stuff. And thank goodness that I found this one guy. He was sealing his own bags, because these people were using these really expensive bag sealers and they sealed them and cut them and did all this stuff all at one time. And it's like, golly, I ain't got money like that to spend. And they found this one guy, and he was sealing his bags with a hair straightener. Oh, Shazam! There's what I need. So I finished my order. I already had everything in my cart, and it's like, how do I seal these bags? And I was not wanting, I mean, I was like chewing my fingernails because I was not wanting to go out and spend $150 or $200 on a bag sealer. It's just that easy. Did you see me put the lid back on that jar and stick it in the oven? The oven is hot, so that'll make the seal on the rubber seal on the jar lid hot, and it'll make the jar hot. So that's oxygen absorber will be sucking oxygen, and whenever that seal hits and seals closed, it's going to suck it down tight, and it'll be sealed. I got a feeling that these are going to be good. We'll see tomorrow. For sure, the next day I'll know for sure, and I may have to reseal them. If I do, then I know what I got to do. I've done it before. As long as you catch it within a day or two, it's good. It's good. Just get you new oxygen absorbers. It is time for me to buy some new oxygen absorbers, so I'm probably going to be making contact with some outside sources to get myself some better deals, and I'm going to leave some links down below. It won't cost you any more money, but it will help me in the long run with these companies if you guys purchase from those links. And you won't be paying me, they will, in a roundabout way. I may get a little bit better deal if there's a lot more people go out there and buy from these companies because of this video. So guys, leave like the video, like the video, subscribe, and leave a comment and follow. And make sure to ring that notification bell. That way, whenever my new videos come up, that you can you'll be first to know and you'll be first to see. And for God's sakes, people, don't tell anybody about your preps, because you don't want the marauders knocking at your door. I've got my doors secured. I've got my windows secured. Ain't nobody coming in my house. But I don't want it to come to that point. Nobody needs to know. Peace. Love you. I got 1, 2, 3, 6. I got 9 bags.